everybody, today's video is going to be all about the guinea pig essentials. We hope you enjoy! The first essential you will need for your guinea pigs will be an accommodation. Now for 2 guinea pigs it needs to be at least 120 centimetres by 60 centimetres by 45, and this is the RSPCA recommendations. Obviously if you can get bigger that is so much better. You can either have your guinea pig housed indoor or outdoor. On the screen right now I'll be showing you some different setups, some being shed setups and some being CNC cages. Most shop bought cages you buy will be too small. The one I have at the moment is also too small, which is why I'm not showing it in this video because it's not an example to go by. Homemade cages are usually better because you can personalise them and style them to your very own specific needs and space you have. So I really recommend you either build a CNC cage if you're going to have your guinea pigs indoors, or if you're going to put them outdoors then either buy them a really nice large hutch or give them a shed. Your guinea pig will then need some sort of substrate to put on the bottom of their cage. I recommend using paper-based beddings like Carefresh and FITCH. Cat litters are also okay as long as they are non-clumping. Fleece can be used with puppy pads or towels underneath. I know this is a bit of a controversial topic, but it's your choice as a piggy owner. But I would recommend staying away from straw because it can cause eye pokes, pine and cedar, and wood shavings in general because I think they're a little bit too dusty, and cat clumping litter, as if a guinea pig was to digest this could get stuck in their system. I am just using FITCH, which is this soft paper-based bedding. If she was to digest it, then she could pass it through easily, so it's perfectly safe. It's extremely non-dusty and it's very soft as well. So you can buy this in the UK from fitchrecycling.co.uk. I'll leave the link in the description. I also have a review on this bedding if you'd like to know a bit more about it. Your guinea pigs will then need a supply of water. They need to access it in some sort of way 24/7. You can either use a water bottle or a water bowl. I use a Midi Classic Deluxe water bottle, and this works really well for my guinea pig. She can access her water really easily. The metal ball at the end will just move once she puts her tongue on it and it will release water really easily. So I personally really like using a water bottle just because it can't spill everywhere and it's contained and it stays fresh for longer. If you'd rather use a water bowl, you have to be on top of it and make sure it's clean all the time, and also do not use a plastic one if you're going to use a water bowl because they can tip these over really easily and wet the whole cage. These are a lot more solid and will stay still and they can't keep dragging them around and spill them over. So if you are going to use one, make sure you use a ceramic or glass one, which is too heavy for them to tip over. But the key thing is, if you are going to use one, you have to make sure that it is constantly fresh and it doesn't have their droppings in it, because they do have a tendency to kick their droppings all over the place and it will end up in the water eventually. It is also recommended to filter your water so that there is a lower calcium content, because with adult guinea pigs you need to really lower the calcium in their diet to make sure that they don't develop bladder stones, which will be caused because of too much calcium. So if you can, try and buy a filter so that you can filter your water. I don't have one currently yet, but I am just using bottled water. You will then need a food bowl to store your pellets in, and I just have this really cute nibble one from Pets at Home. It's just green, it's ceramic so they can't knock this over either, and it holds the pellets in really nicely. If you'd rather not buy a bowl and just scatter feed, all you have to do is just sprinkle your food over the cage, and that's the way your guinea pig will eat their food. You don't necessarily need a bowl if you'd rather scatter feed. Hay is the next guinea pig essential. They need lots of it 24/7. Hay grinds the teeth down and keeps the gut moving, so it is absolutely vital in every guinea pig's life. I suggest you buy nice big bales of hay from your local farm, and that way it will last a very long time, and usually it's the best quality. My hay is from my local farm, and as you can see there's really long thick strands and it's nice and bright green, which means it's a really good hay. It also smells really fresh. My guinea pig absolutely adores this, so I really recommend you do go to a farmer instead of buying pet shop hay. It will be something you need to continuously buy, so if you are thinking of getting a guinea pig, you must be committed in order to buy hay all the time. Due to the fact that guinea pigs need hay 24/7, it is wise to check that you're not allergic to hay before you get guinea pigs. The next essential is to have some sort of hay dispenser. You can use hay racks or these sort of hay rollers. Both work well, they just need somewhere where they can access hay which is up high so that they can't urinate or feces on it, just so that it's kept clean and fresh. The next essential is a timothy or hay-based pellet. It is really important that your guinea pig has a good pellet with no alfalfa or high calcium content when you have older pigs. If you have younger pigs, the more alfalfa in it, the better, because they need all that nutrition for growing. But as they're older, they don't need such a high calcium content, so you need to stay away from really high calcium pellets. I love Harrington's, which is shown just here, but Pets at Home Own are just as good. If you're in the US or Canada, I would really recommend Oxbow. It is also known to be a great choice, and it is timothy based. Stay away from muesli, as it is known to cause many health problems. The next guinea pig essential is vegetables. You need to make sure you have enough money to buy a good basket of vegetables every single week. Guinea pigs can't produce their own vitamin C, so they need for you to provide them with vegetables. If they're on a good pellet, they won't need loads of veggies, as you do not want to feed them too many vitamins, as this can also be dangerous. But without these vital vegetables in their life, they can have illnesses such as scurvy due to lack of vitamin C. Red pepper is known to be fab for vitamin C, so I really recommend you feed your guinea pig pepper as often as you can. Other great vegetables are listed on the screen. Try a variety of veg and try feed them every single day. Here in front I have quite a collection. I have some little gem lettuce, some curly kale, some red long peppers, some radishes, some tomatoes and some carrots. There are loads and thousands of vegetables that your guinea pigs can eat, and I'll make sure I list them all in the screen or all in the description. The next essential is cleaning supplies. You'll need things like dustpan and brushes, toilet roll tubes, disinfectant, bin bags, rubber gloves and several others, because you will be needing to clean your guinea pig's cage rather often, as they do tend to wee and poo tons and tons, so it is really important that you do clean your guinea pig's cage rather often. If you spot clean, it just reduces the big clean you'll have to do at the end of every week. It'll just be a lot easier and a lot cleaner for your guinea pig, but you will need things like this to help you along the way. Chews are needed in order to grind down the guinea pig's teeth. No chew toy will ever be as effective as grass or hay, but they are still needed as an option just there in case they do decide they want to grind their teeth down that little bit extra. There are lots of materials you can pick out for your guinea pig to have a good chew on. Wooden, hyacinth, seagrass, willow, sisal, cardboard and many more are guinea pigs' favourites. Willow balls or apple twigs and cardboard tubes tend to be the biggest favourite. Toys are another essential, as they provide enrichment and fun, and also something to chew on. They provide exercise and also stimulate the brain. Here in front we just have a few examples. We have bendy log bridges, which are an absolute favourite. We have stuffed corrugated tunnels, which are also a big favourite. Cardboard tunnels. Tunnels are just in general amazing and a lot of guinea pigs love them. Jingly balls are also something which is one of my guinea pigs' absolute favourite. Treat balls and also veggie balls, where you put the veg in and they have to work in order to get the vegetables out. One of the last essentials, which a lot of you will probably miss out if you're thinking about getting guinea pigs, is a vet fund, but it is so important. Guinea pigs hide illnesses really well, and when all of a sudden you do notice something is wrong and you do need to take them to the vet, you may end up with an extortionate vet bill. So it is really wise to keep a vet fund. Here I have mine. I currently have about £65 in there, which is quite good considering I haven't had her that long. Keep any spare change you find or any pocket money you get and try and add it to the vet fund. Even if it's just putting a few pennies every week towards it, it will make a difference at the end. The last essential is companionship for your guinea pig. Make sure you always get 2 or more guinea pigs to save the hassle of bonding later. Take into consideration if one of your guinea pigs die, you do need to consider getting another, even if you're upset or not ready, because your guinea pig needs company. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave any comments below and I'll reply to every single one. I'll see you next time. Bye!